Go, baby. Zero chill time, man. I gotta throw away a pizza box here, guys. We'll get started here ASAP. Let me throw this out here in the garbage. All right, guys. So obviously we have a lot of reveals here tonight. It's going to be a big night tonight for the market and stuff like that as we finish up Blitz here. I know Blitz actually formally goes until Tuesday, which I'm really shocked. It goes the day after Cyber Monday. It should end on Monday, but it does go through Tuesday. But anyway, Jack, Hydra, how we doing, guys? Marinos, Hunter, Foster, good to see you guys in the chat, dude. Luke, Fishy Boy, what's up, guys? How we doing tonight, dude? Yeah, I don't know, man. I was going to say that. Let's first of all just go over right now a small update of the Blitz offers. If you guys were not there in my franchise stream, I did start the first 15 minutes of the stream going over MUT stuff, but we'll go back over here because this is the official stream for MUT and all that stuff. My thoughts are, again, I see this is the problem in the game, right? And, the problem is I understand that $100 gives you a 30% chance at a 4 million coin card in Shedeur Sanders or Deion Sanders. All you gotta do is go to view info and, there it is right there for the official percentage. The problem that I have is that, technically speaking, Shedeur Sanders is obviously not going to be 4 million anymore. So the problem isn't that, hey, we got the pack we wanted. The problem is, he's not over 4 million anymore. So program Blitz, or that's not what I want, okay? Go to items, catalog, whatever. And actually, to be fair, you're going to be better off going to MUT GG here. But mystery packs, I got an A6 Platinum 2 Hydra. Yeah, it's 300K, bro. That's awesome, bro. Buying 9s are smart, correct. So, yeah, I'll explain that here in a minute. But, so, the thing I'll say is, in this market drop that's happening tonight, you're seeing these LTDs finally, comfortably go below 4 million, but not just 4 million, below 3.5 million. So this is it. You're going to see a drop right before Zero Chill. My only question is, and this is exactly for you guys, right? Even if I were to buy Shedeur Sanders, right? You have to understand that, you're still going to lose over 1 million coins. Or at least a loss of coins, right? You buy him right now, that's fine. The store offer, whatever. But here's the problem. You could buy him right now for 3.5, sell him for 3.6. You lose only 200K, whatever, right? Big deal, right? 200K could be a pack opening, right? Because, the auction fee, right? The only problem is, unless you get a major snipe on this flash sale, right? Like a 3.3 is not bad, right? My big problem is we have Zero Chill coming out, right? And this is the problem. This is the problem with the MUT community is, a lot of the people who control the market, you watch other YouTubers, whatever, even Twitch players for that matter, they're going to probably tell you like, hey, dude, like by now, head-to-head ranks over. It does start tomorrow, but by the time it's tomorrow, you're only going to be 2 days until Wednesday night. Wednesday night reveals. Every day that goes closer and closer to Thursday, you're going to get closer and closer to a zero chill drop. And, season 4 only drops in 2.5 days now. Time flies. On Wednesday, I'm going to probably barely, if anything, get level 48, barely by the skin of my teeth. But we did miss some dailies and whatever, all our other stuff. But right now, we have a true 11 million coins. Because, well, not really. I got to sell McLaurin, Away, Burks. I would say we have around 11.5 million. Okay? And again, these guys have been 100K all weekend. If you want to count Thursday as, beginning of the weekend for Thanksgiving weekend, right? Like, ever since it was Wednesday night into the Thanksgiving weekend, Oren Burks, we pulled him on, freaking Wednesday night. I still can't believe it was Wednesday night. But Wednesday night, when I opened up 20 of those Blitz packs, into Thanksgiving, we lost some coins. But understand that, like, this market has not moved that much, and they won't move that much because, if anything, they'll go up in price for Zero Chill. So, the first thing that you guys can do for Zero Chill is understand that even for Redux offers, right? It doesn't matter what 90 overall it is, right? But, Blitz tends to be some of the cheaper ones, right? But any 90 overall is going to go into the sets for Zero Chill. And we feel like, as a community, Zero Chill is going to be the bee's knees, right? If you already finished ranked, which we did, 14, 15 days ago, back November 12th, whatever it was, right? Call it almost 2.5 weeks, right? We've been done for ranked now for a hot minute, whatever. And so, this 90s market is already pretty much up in price. You could have got these guys, well, right there is 72K. Okay, that's a really good buy, okay? Anything that is, in my opinion, around 70 or less. So, I'm going to write down how many 90s I have right now. So that's one for 72K, okay? But, like, essentially, you just filter, right? Anything, for me, I would say anything under 75K. Is probably my hard cutoff, right? You're just trying to get snipes. And how many do you actually need? That's, really subjective because, these 90s are going to go into the Zero Chill sets. And really, you could have done this earlier. And you probably should have done earlier, right? But at the end of the day, it's never too late to check, prep, whatever. You could have checked 90 legends. How were the 90 legends with that legends offer yesterday, whatever. I see some right now in the 70s. You better believe there were snipes earlier probably for low 75K, okay? Again, I'm not even saying 78K is really like that awful, but you want to try to get them, in my opinion, under 75K. There's no way when there's Zero Chill offers, there's no way the 90s will go for under that price. Even if, so look, if you need 90 overalls for Zero Chill set, right, which you will, okay, if they go for 80K, 80 times 5 is 400K. We're not going to have these Zero Chill Masters, the brand new cars in the game, Zero Chill theme team, maybe zero AP abilities, whatever. We're not going to have those for 400K, okay? You're not going to see that go for 400K, okay? So if I had to guess, the 90s will go up to 100K minimum, okay? Minimum. So, you can filter all you want, even go to 90 overall, Reduxes. I don't think they'll be that cheap, but, yeah. So the Reduxes sadly aren't in that range. But, you guys get it. You understand the concept. That is the first thing that everyone has been known to do right now for zero chill prep. Okay? What's up, Rich? Right now we're going over some zero chill prep stuff right now, dude. But what up, Josie? Yeah, they're not bad. Andre Johnson's 6'5", so what up, Virus? How you doing, dude? Dion is mid with a press. I mean, 96 speed, though. It's pretty good, Milano. Pretty good, dude. Rod Woodson, Vash, probably, bro. Probably. Also, Hunter Foch said it really good. Am I buying? Hunter said Shador Sanders will drop more tomorrow when RG3 drops. And guess what? I agree. So even though I get it, Matt, buy Shador, gameplay. I get it, but you have to understand one thing, right? It's being financially disciplined, right? And again, 3.4 mil. I'm not even saying that's that bad. I mean, that's literally a 20% off from just 24 hours ago. 20% off. 800K savings. My big thing, though, is I could see this card being 2.6 tomorrow when RG3 drops, if not worse. For all we know, we might get a Season 4 card. All theme teams, a nice, Season 4 quarterback. Because Season 4, understand that Season 4, they're going to have their own season cards, right? For all we know, it could be a nice Cam Ward card again, right? I mean, obviously not, but you get what I'm saying, right? So, going over the next cards, though, in head to head, I got hiccups again, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Oh my god, dude. Fucking hate that shit, man. All right, so I'll do my best, guys. All right, here we go. We got 3 cards here. We got Patrick Queen, Andre Johnson, and A.J. Dillon, okay? With these 3 cards, in my opinion, Patrick Queen, 93 speed maxed out with any theme team. First of all, these are top 100 cards. So these aren't even the real cards. You really go off of the champion card, right? If you are getting a top 100 card, understand that, even for, tomorrow's top 100, right? RG3, Devontae Wyatt, and then Buda Baker, understand that those 3 cards, even for being top 100, they might be obsolete in 7 days if Zero Chill does the 0.8 APs like last year. Okay? Now, for this month of December, going into January 1st, Zero Chill boosts always end just after New Year's. So maybe the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, at the latest, the 6th. Okay? So you're going to have Zero Chill boosts for about 4 weeks. And it's 4 weeks minimum. So it does go through the new year. And where this matters is the Zero Chill, 0 AP abilities. If they do that again, there's no guarantee. They didn't do it, 2 years ago. It was just, discount abilities. Now, there were speed boosts, of course. But if they're going to do +5 speed for, the Blitz promo, they have +1 all stats, right? The key for these theme teams is, for the promo theme teams, right? The key is this right here. +1 all stats. They did it for Most Feared. They did it for, this right here, Blitz. They did it for the autumn promo, right? Which goes into the All Madden as well. It's the same promo, All Madden / Autumn Classic, right? When you give players +1 to all stats, you're essentially saying the zero chill players are +1 overall. So when you say an overall increase for 93 overall players, and it'll be that for 3 weeks, by the way, okay? And what gives that away is Patrick Queen will be a 95, right? A 95 is only a 2 overall increase from Robert Griffin III, who is a 93. So we're going to get 93 zero chill players like Masters, 94 LTDs, and then once presents come out, which will probably be Ghosts of Mutt, that is when we'll get 95 LTDs, presents, an overall increase heading into New Year's Day, which is obviously going to be these ones right here: Patrick Queen, Andre Johnson, and AJ Dillon. So we're only getting 2 overall increases, which is pretty standard for a month. First to 93s, but again, those 93 zero chills are essentially 94s because +1 all stats for these strat cards. Okay, so that's really my big point in this stream is you have to understand, even though it's kind of lame to sell your whole team and be like, dude, I'm not playing that much, yesterday, today, whatever. I already got champion. The reason why I didn't go for top 100 was because, trust me, it's especially not worth it heading into zero chill because, if you head into zero chill, with the top 100 RG3, I don't mind RG3. This is someone who, common sense, it's going to be almost the same card as Shedeur Sanders. If anything, he's a better card because both of them don't even have discount abilities. But, it's actually RG3 is better. He's actually faster and he has a better release, right? Whereas Shedeur Sanders has a worse release, right? And, -1 speed. Okay. Throw power is 99 for both. Accuracies, do some dead eyes. Especially dashing, right? So RG3 will be very expensive, but it's one of the worst head-to-head ranks. I mean, to get top 100, here's why. If you sell it the first day for over, I'm going to say 9 million, right? If you can't get over 9 mil from the, you know what? Let me check right now how many games head-to-head rank was this month. How many games was head-to-head rank this month? You guys already know it took me, so many games. But, we're champion. It took us 30-some games. But top 100, here it is. So this guy literally played over 900 games. Wow. I mean, I don't care, even if you're cleft to God and, you only lose, 3 games, right? To still play over 170 games call it 180, right? To make the math easier. That means you play 30 days, 6 games a day, 6 ranked games that are ELO, tough, whatever. I get it. You may be a great player, but to get a win in like five minutes, it's Madden football. You may get fucked on a throw of a sack pick, and now you're down by 7. To get a rage quit, you gotta be up 3-7. Good luck. So, I mean, like these guys, I mean, they really earn this shit, man. And it looks like he played the least amount of games at exactly 179 there. Everyone else is over 200 to 300 games. And, this guy did 182, probably an MCS player or close to it in the ladders. But, top 100, dude. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, bro, like, just understand that, like, you better at least, you see the number of games it takes. It's more of a quantity than a quality. And so when Zero Chill comes out, some of those top 100 cards might not be worth $9 million because they're not part of Zero Chill Chem. Now, if you give them Zero Chill Chem somehow, then of course they get bailed out. Then the top 100 cards are, the best ones in history, especially RG3. But I mean, that's my thought on that, guys. So, I mean, that's crazy, bro. I mean, you're not wrong, Luke, but, understand, dude. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, I know. But, I mean, understand, dude, that head-to-head ranked is really the time you put in, right? And so, for me, we already got champion. I got it almost, not stress-free, but I mean, it only took us, 30-some games, right? The next big question of this stream is, who would I go with tomorrow, right? And this is obviously a big thing for you guys. There's really 2 big questions. There's 2 big questions before you want to leave this stream, right? And we got more to go over, whatever. But, like, the first thing is, and I know it's going to come up, right? Number 1, who should I pick tomorrow, Matt? Wyatt, Griffin, or Baker? Okay? Wyatt, Griffin, or Baker? Okay? I still think Buddha Baker, and actually, you know what? We're going to go over the champions because those are the stats that actually are the truth, right? I'm not saying you can't get the top 100 cards, but why would you spend, even $6 million on a card that's going to be ultra rare? They put 300 games of work into it. They're not going to sell it to you for under $5 million work, okay? So, until it becomes obsolete. But all I'm saying is, these 3 cards, who would I go with? Devontae Wyatt is one of your better stat cards. He has a lot of, mid to low 90s, okay, with other stats, strats, whatever, theme team, whatever. 88 speed with crystals. 93 excel maxed out with crystals. Okay. Obviously a fast DT. My big problem with him, though, is if you go to, this guy right here, Albert Hainsworth, right? If you already run a Bucks, a Pats, a Commanders, a Titans, I'm not even going to say those are really that bad of theme teams, right? So, understand that, if you go over, this crap here, right? If you have a theme team of these 4 teams, you're going to go Hainsworth for hopefully a collector series. That is part of the stream as well. I'll go over the series here in a minute, but that drops tomorrow. But, just understand, dude, that, thinking about, all these choices, I don't really think it's that obvious. I mean, everyone right now, is kind of using quarterbacks to kind of, get by. Whether it's Cam Newton for me, an older Steve Young for you. I've even seen a few Troy Aikmans. Baker's not that bad, right? I mean, Peyton Manning's just too expensive right now to be, everyone's quarterback. Also, not really a fast quarterback. Shador's over 3.5 million coins. I could see people even going with, this guy right here, okay? RG3. And the reason why RG3 is not that bad is because, understand that it's still a 94 speed quarterback. That's not too slow. It can't really be that slow for, a hot minute. The guy, with strats, he'll still get 98 plus throw power easily, plus 4 strat, plus this, plus that. So accuracies aren't that great. Again, I'm seeing a lot of people just go dashing Deadeye for 2 and then inside Deadeye, that's 7 AP. I would rather pay 7 AP for that than 6 AP for pocket Deadeye. The reason why is you have a fast quarterback, right? You're going to probably scramble if they get an insta shed on double or nothing, right? Yes. So I've seen throws on the run this year not be made, okay? Now they're going to say it's unrated. It should be a gold ability, okay? It should be a gold or an elite ability, okay? For the rating system, okay? Because, again, great website here at MudGG, but, that's essentially my thought. I don't know your guys' thoughts, whatever, but, that's kind of my thought, dude. Should you sell Manning and get Redux Newton? I would not get any quarterback right now. I would sell, again, the move right now is to sell your whole team, right? I sold my whole team. Let me check Saquon Barkley right now. How is Barkley doing right now, dude, in the game? He's already down under 2 mil, 1.9. Wow, a 40K snipe there, damn. What's funny? Even if you buy that for 40K, they may think that you're tampering with the game. Yeah, it's sad. Like, they may assume that you're coin buying from someone. It's sad, man. But snipes aren't they used to, right? But anyway, people are wondering all the time, hey Matt, why are you selling Saquon Barkley? Hey Matt, why did you sell your whole team? Again, Zero Chill is coming. And you have to understand that, it really is one of the best promos really all year that drops the market. We not only have Zero Chill cards, but then we have presents. We have other stuff. So it's for me, I have no problem. I'm rich enough. I have over 11 mil, right? I got to sell some, a few more cards, whatever. I don't have that many cards, that many coins, but I do have enough cards here. If I were to sell, it's really more like 11.3 mil, okay? So 11.3 mil, right? We have no training though, which sucks, but the reason why I don't want to just waste my coins is, well, Matt, do it for the content, buy Shador right now, buy Dion, just have fun. I'm doing that for Zero Chill. Zero Chill is the best month. I want to buy 5 million of gifts for you guys. I want to be able to buy, for all we know, 6 million in gifts, right? If there is another good gift, I want to be able to buy it, right? I want to have the best Christmas on this channel ever. And so, also, I get it. Get Shador, whatever, to play head-to-head seasons. I already got my flawless tokens. Even if I could do another, even if I could do another, turducken pack, you couldn't pay me $1,000 to play that arcade mode again, where literally balls are dropped and people are mossing people. Okay, broken tackles. Okay. So it's not the idea of like just do it and have fun. You know, you're rich enough. It's more the idea of like, dude, what game mode is worth it for me tonight? Gauntlet, too late, you know, Sunday football. You know, it's like, yeah, head to head, I get it, but like, we're going to play so much, you know, maybe 3-hour streams, right? Like, you know, Zero Chill is just one of the best times of the year. And so understand that like, it really is that hyped up. And, you know, if it is one of your first Zero Chill Christmases, you know, we usually stream on Christmas Eve. We're going to be there, man, for 10 hours, bro. You know, I'm going to get some good sleep the night before, whatever. But yeah, I mean, you know, last year was the first year doing it, but I do want to make it a tradition where, you know, I want to stream on Christmas Eve for you guys for those presents, dude. But yes, Vision, yes. Definitely sell it, dude. You know what? You are right, Jack. I fucking forgot. I forgot Jamal Adams was actually auctionable. Now, I do want to tell you guys some more. Not 24, Vash. Come on now. Not 24, dude. Okay. Now, what's up, Greg Fontaine? How you doing, dude? I do want to say real quick that there's two more things. Sorry. Even though I talk a lot and I apologize, everything should be informative for you, okay? There's still a lot of questions to answer, okay? The first question is, again, who should you pick tomorrow? With my life on the line. My life on the line. Matt, who are you picking? Okay, between right here, Griffin, Wyatt, or Baker, right? Who are you picking right now, Matt? Your life is on the line, right? Honestly, if my life was on the line, I would probably go ahead, especially because the boost is ending on Fisk, right? The +5 speed's only, yeah, I mean, it literally ends in 2 days, okay? These are really good stats on Fisk. And I would argue these are pretty much Devontae Wyatt stats. But because the +5s are temporary, Wyatt would be better, right? So yeah, I mean, it probably would be Wyatt because you know, you're looking at an 88 speed guy for a DT. I mean, in a depthful position where you need two good starters, he would start. Glover is not a bad DT still for the Raiders theme team. For all I know, I might, I might change theme teams and then Glover's cut, right? So DTs are a rare position, okay? But hold on. Sorry, again, guys, bad indigestion here. But look, the thing I will tell you guys is, with these players, here's my actual final answer, okay? Okay, I'm going to yell it, okay? 3, 2, 1. Do not pick the player until Zero Chill and Season 4 gets released. What if we get a really good Season 4, safety again? Don't pick Buda Baker because of the supply. What if we get a Zero Chill, welcome pack? And it's a pretty nice DT, right? Then why, with Zero Chill chems? Remember last year, David Njoku? He was on everyone's team. Remember last year, the defensive end, Montez Sweat? Everyone had him, the gingerbread, right? Well, it was just Zero Chill, but the welcome pack, hey, for for frozen snow, right? It was like 5 snow, right? Or whatever. It was pretty much free, okay? There is zero reason, absolutely zero reason why you have to make the decision tomorrow. If you make the decision and you tell me on Thursday, hey, Matt, I kind of regret it. I chose RG3 And then all of a sudden, this Jalen Hurts quarterback car, he has like 95 speed, man. And, you know, he has 0 AP abilities and, you know, he has 0 AP conductor. You know, it gives him really fast hot routes. And, I love his release and oh my God. And, right? Understand, bro, that's what it is, right? You need to stay disciplined. Now, the number 2 question in this stream is head-to-head ranked worth it for next month? Because I think we can all agree that, last month, the month of October, I don't think ranked was worth it. Dallas Turner was not that bad. But the problem is, literally once they dropped Dallas Turner on November 1st, we already had a better pass rusher for all theme teams too, Will Anderson. I don't even know if I put against a Dallas Turner ever in this game, okay? So Max Crosby at the time has already been released, right? He came out November 1st, right? Let me check. Yep. Yeah, he came out the 1st of December, okay? Or November, okay? So we, by the time he dropped, we already had, and, I quick sold him, okay? We had Max Crosby on a really good theme team for the Raiders meta, right? Will Anderson, really good, right? Jamal Charles. I don't mind Jamal Charles, but against Eric Dickerson, who had better acceleration, even against top 100 card, yeah, Jamal had +1 speed, right? But for 9 million, come on, man. Njoku, he's not bad, but like McBride came out a week later, whatever. Like, he didn't last. He was the best for a little bit, not more than a week, right? So I called it. I said it wasn't worth it. I kept my word. And, and I think it was at least 80% of a valid claim, okay? Question is this month worth it, okay? It depends on abilities, and that's my answer. If we get good discounts from these cards, and again, we're talking about, Patrick Queen, 0 AP ability, or 1 AP mid-zone KO somehow. Now we're talking, right? Yeah, you have to have abilities, okay? The champion cards are 1 less speed. A 92 speed Patrick Queen for champion? Bro, I mean, I'm already seeing 90 speed linebackers already in the game. So he's definitely not worth it. He's definitely undersized too, right? Ted Hendricks, okay, is a perfect example. This guy is 6'7", with, of course he is, right? He has, decent theme teams, Raiders, Colts, Packers. He has over 90 zone threshold, way better height. Yeah, he has 3 worse speed, but he's obviously going to be like, really cheap. You don't got to grind for him. And the height kind of makes up for like 2 speed, I would say. I would rather lose 2 speed, but have a way better, taller corner. So, for example, I rather have a 95 speed, 6'4" corner than a 97 speed, 5'11" corner, right? This guy has 7 inches on Patrick Queen, okay? Andre Johnson, this is a guy who is, okay, he's 6'3", not 6'5", my bad. His stats are great. The champion card will be great. But receivers are just a dime a dozen. A 93 speed receiver, I already see a 91 speed receiver in the game, Cooper Kupp. I already see a 92 speed guy in Devin Hester. How expensive now is Devin Hester? And he's 92 speed and has like 4 theme teams. Okay. He'll be under 500K once Zero Chill drops. So I think Andre's out. AJ Dillon, you know, lower agility, lower COD. He's definitely not getting Fright Train. You know, I mean, I agree. I agree, man. But, I mean, I might be out. I mean, Shark Tank, right, Vash? I might be out. I don't know, Virus. I don't know, dude. JMD, you're still playing it, huh? There it is, JS. Yep, 6-7, yep. Queen's not playing Edge, bro. With his size, CBH? Hell no, dude. I don't think so, Soap. His COD's terrible, right? Come on, Vash. Yeah, but Vash, you're getting the card January 1st. You're getting the card January 1st. After, you know, Ghost of Mutt, Presence, you know, so many good LTDs, you know, end of December. You're not wrong, Martez. You're not wrong, but... Right, Daniel, right. Damn, JMD, damn. Sorry, dude. I don't like him on the edge, CB. I'm sorry, CB. I don't like him on the edge, no. The loop. Vash. I mean, you're not wrong, dude, but... I mean, you're not wrong, dude, but... I mean, By the way, guys, Jahmyr Gibbs not dropping price at all, bro. Like, fuck. Guys, I would sell, dude, I mean, I would sell your crystal cards because +1 excel, +1 speed, you're going to want every card to be Zero Chill. Do you guys know how good Zero Chill was last year? Last year, Zero Chill was so good that we even had cards like Quinton Johnson. Okay? I'm going to go over it last year. I'll pull up an article right now real quick. By the way, there was one more question I was going to answer. What was it? The Collector Series. Here it is. A lot of people are saying, you know, hey, Matt, Collector Series, blah, 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 right? Do not prep for that set. I did the set yesterday, last minute. Sorry, not yesterday. Last season, I got Cam Newton for 150K. That's it. He was my starting quarterback all season, except for when we had Peyton Manning and, you know, other stuff. I mean, he lasted a long time. So, which player would I pick, though, for the LTD reveals? I mean, Rod Woodson. He's on my Raiders theme team. But, I mean, I might change my theme team. You know, once Zero Chill comes out, Dick's gone. You know, Glover's probably gone. If we have all 0 APs, I want 2 0 AP inside stuffs or 2 0 AP whatever, right? You know, I mean, you know, Moster's definitely gone, okay? Now, the thing about Mostert, though, is I'm not going to sell him because he will still stay the same price anyway, because once Zero Chill cards come out, 90s may go up. Remember when 89s were 140K? 140K when the all Maddens were at their peak? So they can go for 150 each, right? The set cards. So understand that, you know, be careful for, you know, selling your 90s for these prices right now. Now, Jamal Adams, I do have him auctionable, I think. I actually may sell him for 250 here, because I think he might drop more tomorrow. Let me check right now if Jamal's actually up in price. It's kind of fucked up how this happens, but watch. Jamal Adams, right? He's already up a tad. Yeah, he was 200. He was 200. He'll drop to 200 tomorrow, because Everyone's going to do the set. Okay, once you do the set, you have to resell him. So I'm gonna gamble here that he'll be 200K tomorrow, and I'll make 20 to 40K. I'm gonna sell him for 240 overnight. He ain't gonna go way up more in price. Everyone's trying to be a smart ass right now, and you know they're trying to pre-build whatever. After you do the set, you have to sell the cards anyway. And here we go. I'm going to do a twisted face. You want to record it, put it on your fucking mantle. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, but Matt, I'm going to go out there and fucking wait to sell it. Okay? If you fucking wait to sell, Zero Chill's going to come out. And then once Zero Chill comes out, those cards are toast. So you know what? Why the hell are you pre-building the sets when those collector cards might be even half off again when Zero Chill comes out in 3 days? On Monday, tomorrow, when you literally buy Shador on sale and, you choose RG3 and, you choose Steve Young, BND from Collector Series set, whatever. Zero Chill drops in 3 days, and you're getting BNDs, which aren't gonna fucking last. Okay? I'm telling you right now, dude. Kush, you say it now, buddy, but that's what the Raiders theme team, right? Raiders, Seahawks, whatever. Zero Chill may change your whole fucking attitude. All right? So 75 and K, there it is, dude. But McDuffie is 500K. Please shut up. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if he is. There's no way. He was 400K yesterday. McDuffie is now 500. No way. Stop. I hope you're wrong. Oh my God. Why are you buying this? What are you doing? They're buying him for 600K. Tomorrow. See, everyone is trying to be a smartass. They're trying to be the hero. They're trying to buy them all right now. Hey, fucking smartass. Look right here, okay? If you're pre-building the sets tonight, okay, it's all about supply and demand, right? It's all about supply and demand, right? The supply is so low right now. It's not Monday. Monday is the Collector Series day. That's when the packs reset. That's when people buy packs for LTDs. Collector Series talk, whatever, okay? Well, how about Blitz offer, okay? The Blitz offer might drop. The Blitz offer already happened. So that supply is out, okay? The demand is up. Go. Get the set done now. Go. The demand is there. The supply is not. But then what's going to happen tomorrow when everyone does the set? Okay? They're going to do the set. They're going to have a little sound effect here. Here is the sound effect. 3, 2, 1. Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. Can I do a fucking sound effect on my fucking phone, you fucking little bitch? All right. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. All of a sudden, they freaking finished the set. Yay, I did it. I feel so rewarded. I just spent, it's a lot of coins, bro. To do Eric Dickerson, to buy all 12 players, to buy all 12 of these it was easily over at least two and a half, if not 3 million coins. If I had to guess, more towards 3 mil. Because Tariq Woolen and Dickerson, they were 700 each. I mean, maybe they were even 750 each. I mean, I forget, right? So they were almost 1.5 mil alone, plus every other card in the game, okay? So these were easily over 100K each, and we had 10 left. So yeah, I mean, I would say 3 mil guaranteed, okay? Guaranteed 3 mil plus, okay? So once you do the set and you freaking, celebrate, well, now it's a liability. You have 3 million in cards that aren't probably that usable because Zero Chill is coming out in a few days. Go sell them. Go sell them. Everyone's going to sell them. So I just find it funny of how stupid these people are in this game. And thank God you're watching my channel because I did it last minute last year, the day of. Thanks for the donations there, JMD. Appreciate you, man. Okay? Wait until the day of. And then what's going to happen is there will be competition more supply of sellers. Okay? Dick and Woolen, they were, Kush. They were, but JG, you could do the set on Thursday. Absolutely. Thursday's a day, dude. Okay? I might call in sick to work, right? Thursday is the day. All right? I'm joking around. All right? I'm joking. Okay? I'm going to be there on Thursday, okay, at work, okay? But look, all I'm saying, dude, is, Thursday is the day, right? Right? Oh, shit. Fuck me, man. But, I mean, dude, Virus, you're right. It's all about undercuts, right? Undercuts, right? But who said it? The truth was JG, right? He said, well, Matt, on Thursday, do it Thursday, right? Correct. Do it Thursday. How about your top 100 choice? Thursday. Okay? Also, by waiting until Thursday, are you going to pick Rod Woodson? Well, what if you don't do a Raiders team anymore? What if they have a good Zero Chill team, right? The Bucks are already a good theme team, right? What if they have Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady, alert! Alert! Okay, Tom Brady, alert, right? So, fucking Tom Brady, dude, okay? That might help the Bucks theme team, right? I mean, to be fair, obviously you have Steve Young already, that's, viable, but Tom Brady with 0 AP abilities, right? So, that would help the Bucks theme team, right, over the Raiders, right? What if Raiders get nothing? Right? So, what if the Browns get 3 cards? I'm doing Browns tomorrow, right? Or Browns Thursday, right? So, it's all about Thursday. It's all about Thursday. And the good news for you guys is if you already finished ranked, well, Matt, I got to wait 3 days now. I can't really play that much till Thursday. I'm kind of bored, whatever, bro. Bro, you probably already finished the events. If you're like me and you're not a casual, you're at least somewhat of a try-hard or a try-hard on a scale of 1 to 5. 3 being like you're a tweener. 1 is you're the most casual ever. Okay? 2 is more of a, casual. Okay? Like you're a moderate casual. Given that you're a 4 or a 5, I'm probably a 5 in this game, and more like a 4.5, but trust me, players play more than me, okay, in this game. I would say I'm like a 4.5, okay, out of 5 for like the hours I put in the game, okay? You probably have the events done. You definitely had rank done by now. And then the new season, you're probably already close to max level like me or max level already. So you can't even use the excuse of, I have to play for my levels. Okay? Do it offline. Get objectives, get stats, solo seasons, off battles, right? I understand it sucks to wait till Thursday. But the problem is, and I'm telling you right now, America, listen carefully, okay? It goes for your real money too, okay? Sometimes you gotta stop looking in the mirror and saying with the baby bottle, I want fun now, 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 okay? I want the Starbucks coffee. I'm gonna go get it, okay? And I don't know why, as an American culture, we use Starbucks as always the waste of a money for America. But I agree, because at the end of the day, you know, Starbucks is typically $6 minimum. Okay, maybe low fives if you get the smallest size, but the smallest size isn't fun, right? You gotta get a venti. I gotta be time, okay? So, you know, I mean, you're sitting around spending $6 a coffee a day, you know, that's $30 a week, and then you wonder why you can't go to steak night on Friday night, you know? Like, I don't care if you buy Starbucks coffee every day. I don't care if you make dumb decisions in this football game. Here's when I do care. When you're asking me for coins, or you're sitting around saying, "Aw, I want to buy gifts this year for Christmas, you know, Madden. I can't really afford it right now." Or I want that new LTD, zero chill, Derrick Henry quarterback. He has zero chill boosts, zero AP dashing deadeye, you know, zero AP, you know, set feet lead, you know, with my Ravens theme team with Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, I got new cards again, you know, somehow, some way, right? You know, somehow, some way, you know, oh, I can't afford him. Oh, you know, doing these coin methods, well, Matt, just buy a Shador right now, give us gameplay, whatever. Understand, dude, that like you have, you know, being NMS especially, right? These are the things you have to do. Those are the things that you have to do. So come on, bro. Don't make, you know, Randy Moss corner, right, Kush, right? Why do I think it'll be zero AP, John? So last year they had zero AP, so watch. I'll show you right now, okay? Zero chill Madden 25. It came out last year. Here we go. Last year, these players have zero AP frozen abilities. It did not go up in price until the 9th. It started on the 5th, and as you know, unless there's a leap year, it's just going to be 1 day different. Okay? So, one day different will be December 4th. So December 4th it comes out, okay? Now, Baker Mayfield came out in release 2, and he had zero AP abilities. This guy did have zero AP abilities. And you could have chose 2 of these. So, you could have chose zero AP set feet lead and zero AP slinger. And then you would get one more right here, and then one, it was really good, dude. It was really good. So, there it is. And that was last year's, okay? So, the whole point, dude, is you have to understand, and, hopefully there's an article that goes over shit here. Here is release 1 last year. Release 1 had a welcome pack. Njoku, look at his speed. 93 speed for a 93, right? They made these welcome players great. Oh, and did I mention these 2 cards gave plus speed to the entire Zero Chill team, and they stacked. So these 2, if you chose to max out both, yes, you could have, okay? Look at Sweat. Oh my God, dude. Julio Jones. Fuck, forgot about him, okay? Wow. I forgot how good Julio was. Holy fuck. Tony Pollard was the man, dude. He was the man. 94 speed on a 93. Titans Steam Team was the dude last year. Tavondre Sweat. Tony Pollard. Randy Moss. Julio Jones was a Titan. Man, I miss the Titans, right? Remembering the Titans or whatever the movie was, right? All these guys had 0 APs, man. Fuck, I miss this game, dude. Fuck. These 90s. Look at this bullshit. Xavier Woods, 92 speed. Budget beast with 0 AP KOs. I'd rather have that for a 0 AP. Did he get deep out zone KO? Okay, actually, no, he didn't. Wow, I'm shocked. But still, 0 AP pick guard is better than not 0 AP, right? So, you see what I'm saying, bro? Quentin Johnson. I remember this little fucker, okay? 92 speed, 6'4". You give him, the guy easily had 94 and 95 speed. So, because he has +2 speed for 0 chill alone from David Njoku right here. David Njoku gives +1 speed to the entire team. If they do this again and the +1 strat card, there was a strat card. Where was it? It was somewhere. It was probably somewhere, dude. Maybe it wasn't, but all I know is, trust me, bro. So, that's really what I'm trying to say, bro, is if you get plus speed from 0 chill here, there, strat, whatever, +2 speed, I would rather have the discount abilities, maybe 0 AP abilities, 0 chill chem cards that meld together for a 50 out of 50 0 chill theme team. I'd rather have that than Saquon Barkley, 50 out of 50 theme team, spend $2 million for Barkley. I'd rather spend $2 million on gifts than have +1 speed. 'Tis the season, motherfucker. Man. 'Tis the season, motherfucker, man. The +5 speed was only presence. It was only presence. Presence had it was +3 or 4 speed, I think. The presence had plus speed. That was removed. Yep. The George Kittle had 97 speed. I remember that. They gave Calvin Johnson 98 speed. Yeah. The presence had plus speed. Big Sigma. Okay? Do not do the ultimate mythic set until tomorrow or Thursday. Preferably Thursday. Once 0 chill drops, the whole market crashes. Once the whole market crashes, you will also see the whole 0 chill program, right? Once you see all the players, even the season 4 cards, for crying out loud, you saw how good Will Anderson was, right? Jesse Bates, Cooper Kupp, Creed Humphrey, right? Fucker, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, right? Wait until 0 chill drops, then make these decisions. Just like head-to-head ranked. If you choose a player tomorrow, I'll be very upset with you. Very upset with you. Very upset. Tis the season. Yeah, there it was, man. Tis the motherfucking season, man. Yeah. I am not doing it, Mac. Also, he is correct. He is correct. Okay, JG is correct. It's called retro, not mythic. Thank you. It's called retro. Do the right set. To be fair, though, JG, you're going to see what cards go into the set. You can't do the wrong set because it has to have the right cards go into it. So, I'm trying to sell Jamal Adams right now for $240. No one's buying right now, but if he sells, yay. Louis, don't pick anyone yet. Don't fucking do it. What are you gonna do? Use him tomorrow night and fucking, for all I know, fucking, ask him out to dinner or something like that, bro? Come on. What do you have at Buda Baker, bro? There's no reason to do it early, bro. 0 chill is the time of the year, dude. The 90s, If you, I mean, I only invested in a few. I have McLaurin for under 100, but he was more for gameplay. He'll still go up a little. I think 90s will go to 120. 120, dude. Okay, 120. I have Mostert. You know, why sell him? Right, Kush, right. Honestly, I might sell Mostert actually for 130. I think 90s, you know, because once the +5 speed goes away, I mean, like he's worthless. So I'm gonna sell him because I don't think 90s are gonna go up more than 130. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care. Like, you know, you can never go wrong having coins anyway. So I'm gonna sell him for 130. If you sell, is great. If not, whatever. I'm gonna keep Fishk. Okay. If you buy 90s, you better make sure they are under 80K. Okay? 90s, it's gonna be 3 90s into the set, and then 2 any 90s. Damn, Kush. Damn! 150 90s? Fuck you, man. Dude, the only thing I don't like about doing all these 90s, like I bought 190s, I bought 80, I bought 1,000. Like, the only problem is, like, you know, everyone's gonna sell them at once. So, like, yeah, there's a demand, you know, like a demand for the 90s, the price goes up, but all the sellers, like you, Kush, all of the investors together, you know, call them Wall Street for all we give a fuck. All of the Wall Street investors are gonna sell their investments all at once. You know, undercut. Fuck that. I mean, if you bought it for like 70K, I mean, you're good. 80K, you're good. But I mean, anything that's like, I mean, I bought one of them for 72K. I bought this guy for 70K. It is JMD. 67K. Wow. I already bought 2 for a little pre-build, right? I mean, you know, it might seem small. Now, McLaurin's a 91. Wait, no, he's a 92, right? No, he's a 91. 91s will probably go up a little bit more. So, I mean, I would never sell McLaurin. That is probably the cheapest he'll ever be for right now. Because once we get the next overall increase, then he'll go into sets. He'll still go for 100K, 105K, right? Oh, you're saying do a set, Kush. You're saying do a set, okay. They might, Tanji, they might. They might limit those sets for you little bastards out there, man. Damn. Crispy, there's more tomorrow, bro, but come on. I mean, you know, no one's gonna buy them tomorrow. If you buy them tomorrow, I'll shake my head. Save your points at this point for Zero Chill. I would have only bought packs when Shador was over 4.5 million. Now the guy's under 3.5 million. The value is just not there anymore. If you want to snipe 90s, Blitz is easily your best chance. Blitz is your best chance for under 75K. Anything under 75 for me is worth it. The only problem, though, is a lot of people are doing it right now on the stream. Legends can also be cheap. I'm going to check right now. I hope the Commanders are winning. Let's go. 7 says Commanders. Let's go. Dude, the Broncos are one of the most bullshit teams ever, dude. I pick... Dude, I'm in first place in my spread league right now. Right now, I am 11-4. It's not bad for spreads. I'm in first place for $75, baby. I took Commanders plus 6.5, man. I took Niners, too. By the way, my last toss in the Browns right now, because, I mean, I know some guys are really curious about the Browns right now, dude. My toss in the Browns right now, dude. The good news is, okay, the good news is the Jets won. The Jets won. So, because we won last week, we had a worse draft pick. Now we hop the Jets for a better draft pick now again, thank God, because they beat us for a tiebreaker. So, we hopped the Jets again, thank God we lost. The sad part, though, is the Saints almost won. They didn't win. The Saints could have got 3 wins today, help us. The Giants need 3 wins, too, fuck. You're Denver, damn. I agree, Max. I agree. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not really the biggest investor in this channel, bro. I mean, not this year, at least. I mean, investing is nice, but they are martyrs. They are martyrs. They are martyrs, yep. True, Kush. True. Damn, JG. Damn. Well, dude, the problem with the Falcons are just... Michael Penix is not that bad, but... I mean, he's now going into his third year already. I mean, it's like time flies, right? He's going to go into his junior year already in the league. But anyway, guys, tomorrow is going to be a big stream for you guys. Even though it's only an hour stream... There's really not much for gameplay for me for you guys tonight. I also have really bad coughing, hiccups, whatever. This is better than a YouTube video, okay? What we went over today is better than a YouTube video, okay? Everyone's engaged. We're in the comment section. We're all engaged, okay? It's a lot better than YouTube videos, okay? So I do appreciate you guys. It's been a lot of fun, okay? However, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, more and more leaks, content. I'm probably playing gameplay tomorrow no matter what. I'll feel better than tomorrow, whatever. But, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys, okay? So, again, Louise, GG today versus the Niners, bro. Also, 1 million's not bad. Preferably, though, you want 2-3 mil because you want some coins for some players and then some coins for some gifts. What makes Zero Chill so tough is you have to allocate a budget for your gifts. Presents, same thing, gifts, presents, whatever, which are all investments. And then you also have to allocate a budget for your win now team. So it's tough. Bye, Shifty. Bye, guys. Bye, Virus. Bye, JD. Bye, JMD. Bye, guys. Bye. What's up, Carson? How you doing, dude? Guys, I will see you guys later. It was good talking to you guys. It was only really an informative stream. Not really the biggest gameplay stream, but again, I'm done. You know, I already got champion. Don't make your decision for head-to-head ranked until Thursday. Do not do the collector set until Thursday, okay? So wait until Thursday for a lot of stuff. And as of right now, I probably will play head-to-head ranked just for the content, but you guys should probably consider not playing, okay? So we're going to go from there, guys. Thank you, AP Chat. Thanks, guys. Take care. What time tomorrow? Good question. Probably 5 o'clock. Okay, maybe 5:30. Okay. I had the dentist at 3:15, or I think it's. Hold on. Wait. What is it? 3:30? Okay, the stream really could be 6 p.m. Okay, I don't know. It's going to be around 6 or 5, though. I had the dentist at 3:45. It's a half hour away from my house. Sucks. Okay. But they're a good dentist. Okay. I got 2 cavities. I mean, I have pretty good teeth. Okay. But I still have some cavities. Okay. I drink soda. You know what? Dentist, fuck you. Okay. I don't really give a fuck. Okay. I mean, it sounds bad, but, you know, if I want to drink pop, I'm going to drink pop. Okay. Man. You got me, dentist. You got me. I got cavities. Okay, what do you want to do? Shove me in a little fucking chair and do this? Okay. All right, I'll see you guys later, bro. Bye.